not the only one. I will be dead asleep in the throes of REM, and then I'll hear and my dog is just popping and locking in the corner, about to throw up the pound of grass that he ate that morning. Nothing wakes me up quicker than a dog dry heaving in the corner. Someone should just make that an alarm clock. I just leapt out.
They don't tell you that, right?
That is so true.
You're thinking about getting a dog. Jessimae Peluso, most known from MTV's Girl Code, can be heard weekly hosting the Sharp Tongue podcast. She was named one of the funniest comics to follow on Twitter by the Huffington Post.
She's in town at Zany, Chicago. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Oh my God, I'm like, no.
It is the worst.
I vacuumed 7 times yesterday.
And do you have a bigger dog or a small dog?
I have 3 dogs. I'm dying
my
alone,
God.
Marcus.
Right.
I am dying alone. Where's my camera?
My 75-pound dog, when he does that, like the whole house shakes, you know?
Yeah, it's a
brutal.
lot. It's
Yeah.
a lot. You have a 75-pound dog?
Yeah, he's
Wait,
a
by
person.
the way, where's Lair Bear? Who's this guy?
This
He's
is
in
Marcus.
Boston.
He's on vacation.
He's out.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, nice
He's
to
on
meet you.
one of his
Yeah.
regularly scheduled, like, 9-week trips.
I was
Yeah.
whispering to Robin while we were hearing news, and I said to her that I could listen to her deliver
Lauren
bad
has
news
a
all
very
day.
smooth delivery.
So buttery. It's like I don't even know if what happened was bad. I feel so relaxed.
And I don't know if I should be insulted because I do that job too, but I think I sound
We
like
both
I
have
am
that
a Chicago.
accent. Yeah. It's like you want to go shopping. By the way, I could have used a warning about the wind. I know this is the windy city, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Someone
windy.
should have told my eyelash glue because I turned a corner and my falsies were flapping in the wind. I almost took flight.
Oh, you got to bring extra glue with you. You can't be walking around like that. What are you, nuts? No one glued you into that?
No one glued me in.
No one glued you in.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Come to the show. It's going to
Okay.
be fun. Do you guys, anybody just want to go to Marshall's? Should we just go to Marshall's?
You go to Marshall's?
Yeah,
now?
grab a little day wine and get some socks and expired peanuts. What do you need at Marshall's? Nothing. I'm going to buy $400 worth of
That's exactly
shoes,
what you do.
A dog bed for his enormous dog.
That's right.
Yes.
Wow.
So do you do this on your podcast? Is this what people, are you just riffing on your podcast like you do in your stand-up?
I do riff a lot. I talk about, sometimes I do like a grief survival guide series, which is strange to segue into, but I think grief is something that brings people down, so I try to bring some levity to that.
Yeah.
So if anybody's out there dealing with loss, any kind of loss, I feel like we focus on death so much, but you could lose a job, lose a parent, lose your mind. There's so many ways to try to cope with that. So I do tuck in some levity within the fun.
And you're very active with Alzheimer's
Yeah.
as well.
Yes, and we just lost a legend, Tony Bennett.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that's so hard to deal with, but it can be funny. You know, we always talk about the brutality of life, but life is also beautiful. So I like to call it brutiful. And with Alzheimer's, you know, it was hard when my dad started to hit on my sister. Because I'm a hot one. Like, what? Do you see this face? These cheekbones are not bought. This is genetics. Really? I started to just call him Joseph every time I saw him. See if that did anything.
You do. I mean, when that disease hits you, though, you have to
It's
find
awful.
it. It's so debilitating and so hard that you do. You have to find a way to get through.
You have to
don't
find a way to get through. You have
Yeah.
to find a way to just survive those heavy moments.
Yeah.
I do have. I have worked with Alzheimer's Association. It was just Alzheimer's Awareness Month in June, and so
Yeah.
we did ALTS tips, one ALTS tip every single day. And if you go to my page, anyone out there, I hope you're not dealing with the disease, but if you are, need some resources or awareness, you can go to my Instagram page, and there is an ALTS tips highlight to just give you some information and resources, let you know you're not alone with that disease.
That's
And if
great.
your dad's not hitting on you, just hit me up and I'll give you some sweet tips, some hot tips.
So you got another show tonight? Is that right?
I think we're just going to blow this joint and just take a lap around the city and see what garbage bag flies at my face.
Right, yeah.
But you just got off a plane and went and did a show?
I sure
Like,
did, yeah.
Do you still like being on the road? Does
Absolutely not, Robin. It causes me severe anxiety, and I want to be at home with my 3 dogs. I left my house to come here for you folks.
See?
Right.
For my 3 dogs that are probably dry heaving without me there. So please come out. Yes, 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow.
And you come here and you walk down this fancy hallway and you think, well, that's why I got up early.
I do love this show. I have to say, Jeff Hoover, I don't know about that guy. I'm surprised he still has a job. But everyone else here is great.
You know, he picks people up from the airport sometimes when they come in town.
Jeff!
And they actually get in the car with him and allow him to drive them here.
Jeff, what the heck?
I know. You haven't reached that level yet.
I didn't get picked up!
No, you
Yeah,
gotta
he's going to drive you back. Don't roll off the stage.
Robin told me she gets freaked out about people rolling off the stage.
Because they've done it.
You really came to my rescue. You're a good person.
I got you. I'll laugh about it, but I got you.
Marcus didn't do anything.
No, I was just going to let this play out.
Marcus had a look of LeShock on his face.
I did, yeah.
See, those kind of puns tonight with Jessimae Peluso. Tonight, tomorrow at zanies.com. Good to see you again.
It's good to see you too.
Thanks for
Marcus, you're okay.
All
Larry
right.
Bear, miss ya.
He'll be back. He'll be back.